As is customary for young girls from families of substance, Jillian More stood securely upon the veranda of her father's stately home, the setting sun casting its usual glow upon the verdant hills of Kingston, Jamaica. The warm evening air was infused with the heady scent of hibiscus, mingling with the lively hum of laughter carried from the marketplace. Her father, Samuel More, an esteemed master tailor renowned for his exquisite craftsmanship of the finest men's leather shoes and tailored suits in all the Caribbean, had procured a life steeped in earthly comforts and earthly treasures. His success granting Jillian a world of privilege resplendent with education, refined attire and the rare luxury of working or slumbering as they pleased, though more than likely they were extremely industrious. Here, amid the vibrant landscape, all appeared harmoniously equal beneath the sun's benevolent rays. "Jillian, my girl!" Samuel called, a grin lighting up his face as he emerged from his workshop, the fabric of a half-finished suit draped over his arm. "Come see what I've crafted for Mr. Langston. He'll look sharper than the governor himself." Jillian laughed, her hazel-brown eyes twinkling as she stepped closer. The workshop was her favourite place, filled with the scent of rich fabrics and the rhythmic snip of scissors. "Father, your suits could make a pauper look like royalty," Jillian teased, running her fingers over the fine wool. Samuel chuckled, his deep voice a comfort she had known her entire life. But their peace was fleeting. One fateful afternoon, some days later, as the golden light began to soften into dusk, the tranquility of their home was shattered. A man stumbled into Samuel's workshop, the sharp tang of a liqueur announcing his presence before he spoke. "Samuel, you cheat!" he slurred, his eyes bloodshot and wild. Samuel's smile faltered. "Mr. Graves, have you had more than your share of juice?" "Let's settle this another time," he said, stepping in front of Jillian. But Graves was beyond reason. "No tailor deserves what you have," he spat, drawing a knife from his belt. The world seemed to slow as Jillian escaped away from the horror. The sharp object glinted, a quick flash of silver, and then her father fell, the life in his eyes extinguished before he hit the floor. Time became a blur of shouts, police inquiries, and the oppressive silence that filled the house once the commotion had died down. Jillian, now alone, stood in the room that had been her father's sanctuary, the scent of cloth and cedar still lingering. Her eyes landed on the book he always kept on the workbench, worn from use. "How I Make Money." She clutched it to her chest, feeling its weight and the whispers of her father's wisdom within.